The meaning of seller safety has taken on new connotations since the advent of COVID-19. But as we arm ourselves with new precautions, some of the old still hold true. Let's walk through 10 tips for seller safety. Tip 1. Minimize the number of strangers who are coming through the property. There are a couple ways that you can do that. First, require pre-approval, i.e., only allow showings for serious buyers. Next, take advantage of technology to thin out the number of physical showings. Make sure that your agent is uploading virtual tours, plenty of photos, and fully filled out property descriptions and remarks so that potential buyers can vet the property without stepping foot in it. Next, make virtual showings and virtual open houses an option. Again, technology can keep the number of physical encounters and different people coming through the property to a minimum. Tip 2. Your house, your rules. Set guidelines for what you're comfortable with, including the hours and days you'd prefer not to hold showings. Schedule physical showings with a buffer of time that allows you to vacate the property, prep it, and sanitize between appointments. Do what you can to minimize contact with surfaces. Like for instance, you could turn on all the lights and open interior doors before a showing. If you like, you can provide instructions and sanitation equipment like hand sanitizer at entry points and a request for individuals to use it. Tip 3. Follow health and sanitation protocols to assure your property is a safe place to be, like cleaning doorknobs, light switches, and other high-touch surfaces regularly. Follow trusted sources to stay abreast of information related to sanitation and communication. The CDC, the World Health Organization, and/or state and local agencies. Your agent can help you with sourcing and staying abreast of information. Now the oldies but goodies. Tip 4. Disclose completely on your seller's disclosure. Make sure you include fixes, issues, and potential concerns to the best of your ability. It's the best course of action to protect yourself from potential liability. Tip 5. Have photos and virtual tours on your listing that make it appear lived in. And you may want to leave the property staged while it's for sale. You don't want to advertise if a property is vacant. And in that vein, you may want to consider using lights on timers if the property is not occupied. Tip 6. Set up a Google alert for your property address. You want to be aware of any potentially fraudulent posts about your property for sale. And an easy way to do this is just to get an email alert should your listing be posted for rent in an unauthorized location or by an unauthorized individual. Tip 7. Secure your valuables. That includes things like medications, pets, personal photos, keys, mail, firearms or weapons, and other valuables and private materials prior to photos being taken for the property, holding showings, or any open houses. Prep the property for sale by removing any potential hazards prior to each showing or open house. Make sure that railings for steps are secure, remove any debris, make sure the exterior and interior is well lit. If selling during inclement weather, make sure the property walkways are not slick or icy. A best practice is also to remove pets during showings and open houses. After showing or holding an open house, make sure to check that the windows and doors are secure and things like thermostats are still set at your preferred temperature and that no one testing out an appliance has left it running. If you're not going to be there right after a showing or open house, see if your real estate professional or a trusted neighbor or friend can do that for you. Don't entertain unexpected visitors, i.e. strangers. A for sale sign generates interest, so it's not uncommon to get questions from neighbors or strangers, or even requests for an impromptu tour. A best practice is to direct those inquiries to your agent who will be able to vet them. That's part of the reason that you're working with a real estate professional. And a reminder that from a safety standpoint, another name for an uninvited, unescorted visitor on your property is a trespasser. Secure your lockbox. If possible, remove keys in the lockbox from your home at night, or consider removing them between appointments. If it's a manual lockbox especially, request that the code be reset regularly. If you found this content useful, give us a like on YouTube. Feel free to share this content with anyone who'd find it useful, and click subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss new videos. Thanks for watching.